All right, chat. Welcome in. Welcome in. I don't know if we're live. Let me just see. Kind of funny because, like, the there's a oh see if we're live. Are we live? Are we live? Perfect. Perfect. All right. So let's see. We'll edit. Well, why is it double feeding here? Hold on. Hold up. Double feeding from Wavelength, I think. Let's see. There we go. Perfect.
Number 23, Lauri Markkanen.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be playing against Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
We know they're going to enjoy getting back home, trying to keep up this level of basketball they've been playing. But there's nothing like sleeping in your own bed, getting some R&R at home.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Naz Reid out there with Miller, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. And for Utah, George and Sexton in the backcourt. Then there's John Collins, then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. And the tip belongs to the Jazz. And we're only a few games in. But already some surprises to this season, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
Pure from three-point range.
Boy, the man from Finland is very confident in that jumper. Markkanen, no doubt.
Edwards, a pass to DiVincenzo. Miller can't get it to go.
Thanks.
And here's Markkanen. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. It's a three-point game. Here's Hendricks. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
DiVincenzo against George. Edwards for three. The rebound by Markkanen.
You should have hit
And
that.
he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Sexton finds Markkanen. Over McDaniels. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Reed. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Minnesota
Dang.
again missing. Utah has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. George passes to
Can't
Sexton.
let Utah be this, guys. They haven't won a game.
It's Markkanen on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Pass to George. 5 to shoot.
George with the ball. Gets around the
For three.
defense and puts up a three. No.
Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
I like our defense.
The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Jacks up a 3. And
There we
there's
go.
McDaniels.
There we go.
That one's good on the assist from Miller.
Welcome
And
in, folks.
McDaniels
Welcome
has
in.
made himself a legitimate option for
everybody's doing
three-point
well tonight.
territory. What a look there.
You're a veteran. Happy
Marking it outside.
Veterans Day to you. Hopefully you'll
Pass to Sexton.
get a few of those deals that'll be around.
Over Edwards. Sexton misses.
Good defense
Well,
by
that's
Edwards
surprising.
there.
This guy is a good mid-range shooter. Just can't get it to go.
McDaniels.
Here's McDaniels. Now here's Miller. Back to DiVincenzo. Edwards for 3.
Nope. Short.
The rebound by Markkanen.
Boy, just a tough time making shots. Only 1 for 5. They just need to settle in here.
And on lottery night, the Utah Jazz sliding back to the 5th pick north.
BA, I know for the fan base, obviously that's disappointing. Everybody wants the top pick, or they're hoping for at least a top 3 pick. But here's the key for the Utah Jazz. They have put in
Yeah, they're
place
just
an organization
not good, guys.
of leadership that will make good decisions
Is that
over
works?
a span of time. This isn't a one draft wonder. This is about building out over time and getting a sustainable
welcome.
roster.
And so Will Hardy
Timeout.
calls the timeout. He's going to
Jazz.
take a minute to regroup with his players. They come into
Case
this one
runner
following the
line
loss to
sitting here.
Minnesota.
It's simple. Your
Hoodie and a
defense
hat.
has to be
It's a
razor
little chilly.
sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game.
Time to come on and
Easier
swing
said
for
than
you
done.
guys.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get
For
out of
this
town
game?
as quickly as possible. The problem
Playing
is their
full
defense
12-minute
went with
quarters
them.
on All-Star. This pro is just way
And first
too
quarter,
easy.
we're about 3.5 minutes in.
And
To the left
All-Stars
wing.
should be a good challenge, I think. So
Markkanen outside.
mark it in over to Collins. Collins.
Reed against
Guarded by
Collins.
Reed.
Shot clock at 5. Ooh, poked away.
He's
McDaniels
another-
with a steal. Up top, Edwards. Outside Reed. Fires from deep. And
Oh.
another 3 from Minnesota.
And what's working here? Each
Nice kick
guy
out to
is willing
Nas
to
Reed.
make the next pass.
He finds
Jazz
that
trail by
bucket.
3. Pass to Hendricks. Back to George.
There's George.
Here's Hendricks. And
Hendricks
here's
back
George.
to George.
DiVincenzo covering. Now Sexton. To the paint. Here's Collins. Off the mark, and the
I'll
drought
tell you, they
continues.
can't.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Ooh, nice
Nice.
shot by Miller.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
The Jazz
job,
have gone
guys.
2 for 7. A sluggish
Yeah.
start. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
We're live on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube.
George outside.
One thing we're not live on is
Markkanen from long range. Buries it
three.
from 3. Markkanen's got
they
6.
needed that one in the
Love
worst
to
way.
see the 7-footer Markkanen
Pull
go
her
right
up
up,
and
but
in
it doesn't give the defense
with the
time to
slam.
react.
Oh, that was nasty.
Julius
A
Randle's hurt,
two-hand mega
guys. That's
slam.
why.
Man, I don't think
Miller's in this
anyone was
game
going to
right
stop
now.
him there. Jazz trail by 4.
I think Julius Randle
Outside
got hurt
Sexton.
in the Knicks game that I played.
And there's the call.
That's an illegal
It's going to be
screen.
an illegal screen.
Yep.
Here are the NBA's
Just
premier
welcome.
passing teams, the league leaders in assists. The Timberwolves in second.
The passing on this team is very strong.
Here we go.
They really move the ball, and you can see it in the assist
My sign
numbers.
behind me says Fobic Gamers.
Outside
My
Edwards.
page, obviously.
Pass to Miller. Back to Edwards. Outside
Here's
McDaniels. Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Sexton. The rebound by the Jazz. George
For
for three. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Here's Edwards. Goes
Edwards
up and
in.
lays it in. Nice
Let's
and
go.
easy. He's got 5.
Let's go.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
15-9 ball game.
Pass to Collins. That's tipped. Stolen by Reed. To the middle. Here's McDaniels.
Up
Yes,
in.
and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards
Jazz
got his
down
3rd
8.
assist of the night.
And another great assist. The offense is really
They'll call
clicking
timeout.
now.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout.
They will
A
call
moment to
timeout,
rest and
folks.
confer on the game plan. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
All right,
Well, the
Jazz
kind of
calls
low energy
timeout.
effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely
Looks like the
crazy.
same lineup.
You can't
Nobody's
win if you don't
subbed
play
out for us
quality
yet.
defense.
Now here's Sexton. 20 points
Okay.
for him last game against
Defense
Minnesota.
broke down a little bit
And he
there. We gotta
really
fix that.
dominated, working hard to control the glass.
And here's Edwards outside. Collins with the
Edwards.
rebound. Jazz trail by 6. Pass to Sexton. Utah moving the ball around. Hendricks not going to go that time. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 17-5 run. Here's McDaniels. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Markkanen.
Markkanen.
Utah has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Well, Larry Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A.
Nas with
Lori's
the
mom
rebound.
and dad
Up
were
to
both
Miller.
pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
Oh, the Jazz might have touched that. I don't know, though. I don't think we want to challenge that.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Launches a 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Good
Reed's
thing
got
we
4
did
rebounds
challenge
now. Here's DiVincenzo. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside.
And
And
in.
Hendricks gets it to go. Hendricks has got 7 points.
It is
the
a
Timberwolves lead by
4-point ball
4.
game.
Left side, DiVincenzo. Pass to Miller. Back to Daniels. That 3's off the mark. And so George will bring it
Yeah,
up
we
for the
need
Jazz.
that.
And Collins with the slam.
Just
Timeout coming
tremendous
up here.
recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
Now here's Edwards. Coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Pass to Reed. Oh, wow!
What a
Incredible!
Oh,
What a
little
dunk.
sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the
Holy
defender.
smokes.
An impressive display. How about that look on the
Incredible.
AT&T connected cam?
Just posterized that guy.
George with it. 14 points for him
Here's
last
George
game
opening
against
it up to
Minnesota.
George.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
Now here's Markkanen.
Over
4-point
Markkanen
game.
back to George. George
Collins with a screen
get
on
the
DiVincenzo.
screen.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hendricks.
No.
And the 3 off target. The Timberwolves
Dang it.
shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Pass to Sexton. It's Markkanen on the wing.
Here's Markkanen with it.
Here's Hendricks. Outside Sexton. Here's the floater. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Edwards for three. And
Yes.
that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
This guy is
That will count.
constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from three.
McDaniels against Markkanen. Launches it. Counted from
Wow, what a
distance.
shot.
Markkanen's got 9.
Both
I am
teams
on
are
Superstar
starting to
Academy.
find a rhythm here.
Or
And this
All-Star.
is partly what the game
The one
has
after
become,
Pro.
right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Out to the right wing. Reed finds
I'm not good
DiVincenzo.
at shooting.
No good with the triple.
But
Jazz
Pro's
trail by
like
4.
way too easy.
A
So
chance here to catch
I
up
have to
with
have a
Allie
change.
from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Utah Jazz
I
are
guess
going
this is
young,
kind
but
of
this
the
is a
happy
franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bond to the little
Three.
things that takes
Nope.
to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Brian, back to you.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Edwards.
And that
Just
one
use
drops
Warriors.
for
They
him.
have the best
This
shoot.
guy has been a key to their success
Right?
tonight. He's been selective
That's for
and
sure.
efficient.
I'm from
Outside
Minnesota
Sexton.
originally, so I'm a T-Wolves
Back to
fan.
George.
Had a pretty good couple of years here lately. Western Conference Final run.
Markkanen outside.
Well,
From behind the
I'm
arc.
okay with that.
Edwards pulls it in.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly
DiVincenzo
that.
with the
And
dunk,
despite
baby.
the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive
Holy
down there in the
smokes.
paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here we go.
Pass to Markkanen.
Daniels guarding Markkanen. Back to
Here's
George.
Hendricks.
George finds Hendricks on the perimeter. He's guarded by
And
Miller.
here's Markkanen.
Miller over to Markkanen. Markkanen gets back
Now
to Hendricks.
George.
Across over to George.
And he's going for
George
the
up.
lob. Tipped.
With an
And it's
alley-oop.
out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Why
We
am I
are
playing
now
against
into
the Jazz?
November, so let's check in
I'm
on the
playing,
standings in the
franchise.
Western Conference.
For GM.
You
GM
take a look at
mode,
the
so.
Timberwolves. It's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot.
Most
and of course,
games
the
I
Jazz,
simulated to get
8.5
to the
games behind.
current date,
A line
so-
change here for Utah, and a new group getting
That's why
ready
I'm
for the
9-1.
Timberwolves. Rudy
There'll be
Gobert's
more
checked in
losses,
for
I know
Reed.
there will.
Minot comes in for Miller.
Once I play
Shannon's
the-
checked in for
some
McDaniels.
tough teams.
And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo.
Clarkson.
Now here's Clarkson. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Now,
Drains it.
Jordan Clarkson came into the NBA as an aggressive scorer, and in the mid-range, he is as good as it gets.
Snatched
Oh
away.
my goodness, Minot. What are you doing?
Williams looking around. Pass to Collier.
Collier. Kicks it
To the
back
right
over
side.
to Yang.
Utah moving the ball around. And the shot's
Oh.
good. And now just a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Come on. Conley's a
And
three
for the
shooter,
Jazz,
too.
they're shooting only 39% in the early going.
Blocking.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Got a blocking call there, Chet. All right. Here we go.
17 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Right here.
Now Clarkson. 8 points in his last
Your
timeout.
phone's bugging? Why?
And a miss there on the triple. And we've reached the end of the first quarter.
I appreciate the like.
Minnesota, they're up by 4.
likes, I
And
should
quarter
say.
number 2 will get underway just after this short break.
Play a lot of sports games. This, hockey, Madden. Every now and again, NCAA.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take
All right,
on the
here we go.
hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as
We can't
possible.
be doing that with Minot.
Another big component
He
of
ain't
their
ready.
early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Collier is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Williams. And it's Asenge in at the 4-man position. That's the group for
Good
Utah.
defense.
Getting going in
College
the
football,
second.
yep.
Minnesota leading by 4. Conley finds Gobert. Here's Minot. Pass to Shannon. Beyond the arc.
Damn. Short.
Dillingham, no good.
And this is
I do watch
exactly
college
who
sports,
you
yeah.
want taking that shot. You just missed it.
I also do the color commentary on the radio.
Now here's
for our,
Clarkson. He's
Division
closely
I
guarded.
hockey
Senge sinks the tray.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of
All
play.
right, Dillingham.
Pass to Minot. Outside Conley. This one for three.
That's good.
Drains the triple. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And
Florida got the
talk
belt
about
from Kentucky last
payback.
Friday.
He
Yeah, they
hits
did.
the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the
That Indiana
competitive
game
fire,
on
a little
Saturday
bit of
was
pride at
fantastic.
stake.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
Pass to Gobert. Strong
There you go,
finish by
Gobert.
Gobert.
BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way.
All right,
Man,
Clarkson
that
will
was
bring
good.
it up the court. Trying to back
Clarkson
off
up
Dillingham.
top, down low. Basenge. The layup misses.
Nice D by
Hard to earn more
Minot there.
touches when you miss shots like that.
Here's Shannon. Utah
No.
grabs the miss.
Game mode, I'm on my GM.
Clarkson, left side. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota leading by 4. He takes it in. Pass to Shannon. For 3, Conley.
Dang.
It's rebounded by Asenge. For Utah,
Oh, I
they've
have a
got
my
2
player.
of 5
Yeah.
shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Clarkson.
But I made him like my
Count it.
height.
His
so he's
3rd and 5
really
attempts.
short.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient
Holy
look there.
cow.
Boy, that'll help your percentages.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
shots.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Jaden McDaniels, he's checked
All right,
in
we
for
got-
Minot.
we got
Anthony
McDaniels.
Edwards comes in for Shannon. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on
Markkanen.
Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Markkanen.
DiVincenzo finds McDaniels. Edwards for 3.
Dang, just short.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 2. Pass to Collier.
Got to get out of there before we get
Shoot from the baseline. Offensive rebound. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. McDaniels inside. Working on George. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nice turnaround
Well, making
slam
it look very
by
easy. Right at the
McDaniels.
rim, McDaniels with the finish.
Jaden McDaniels. Gets
The
it
Jazz
up.
have gone 3
2
for 7
points
here in the
the
second
easy way.
quarter. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Whoa,
Yeah, in
whoa,
some
whoa.
games, over half his points come from second chance
Jeez, Russ.
opportunities. You know,
Rudy just
BA,
got
even when
mugged.
you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Holy cow.
The Timberwolves lead by 4. Outside, DiVincenzo.
No.
The three-pointer off the mark. Utah
Taking that.
shooting about 43% from the field in the second. Collins with a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to George. Clock at 6. 4-3. Knocks down the long J. George has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Dillingham.
Sorry, too late.
And he goes in
Maybe
for
we
the
can
dunk.
get it at the end.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Collier.
Jazz down by 3. Collier.
George sets a screen. Now Collins.
That's 2 illegal
defended by
screens
Gobert.
on the Jazz in this game.
Markkanen misses.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without
Thought I
making
could get it.
contact.
Now here's George. Oh, there's and Markkanen finishes.
And Martin did a big-time
No, I don't know how to
Set
call
that
plays,
lob up in the air, and
honestly.
he'll finish.
I just kind of.
And Minnesota with possession here. They put
Go
up a
with the
nice
flow,
win
I
against
guess.
Sacramento last time out.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's
I
not
think
an
it's like
easy
up on the
environment to
defense.
play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the
Yeah,
line
this
to
is
shoot
the shoot. You
two.
gotta use Mike.
It goes on Keontae George.
DiVincenzo has proven to be a guy, off the bench or as a starter, he will make an impact.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Jazz.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of
Someone
points from
shoot the
three-point
free
land.
throws, man.
You know,
Come on.
also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great
There we go.
pace.
Hendricks is checked in for Williams. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Miller's checked
All right.
in. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special
Oh.
report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little
Oh, man,
willingness
Rudy
to
couldn't
endure
get
the
back.
penalties
Played
that
left
come with
bumper.
persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report. And the
three,
Timberwolves
yeah.
with possession here. Following the bucket by the Jazz. Miller, a screen on George. Here's DiVincenzo. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh,
see.
terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Just 4 to shoot. From outside the arc.
And what's surprising, during the second quarter, he hasn't really looked like himself.
For 3, George. Miller pulls it in.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
DiVincenzo on the wing. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Well, size and athleticism and a little bit of craftiness right there by Anthony Edwards. That up fake gets that defender committed, and the free throw line opportunity is coming.
The Jazz making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. Hits both from the stripe.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's
Gotta
a
play
very
defense.
good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Now here's George. 5 points in the game. To the inside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness. John Collins with the
All right,
emphatic
thanks for the
finish.
tips.
The Timberwolves
Have a
trail.
great night. You want to leave a follow?
Here's
You can,
Miller.
catch me
DiVincenzo
next
on the
time
wing.
I'm on.
DiVincenzo on the wing.
Oh, that
good
was
on
in
the triple.
green. Come on.
Utah has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. They get it back. Kicks it to George. No good on the 3.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps
Thanks for the
taking
follow. I
threes like
appreciate it.
this.
Pass to McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota. And here's George. They'll bring it up for Utah. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home.
Well, Keontae George demonstrating right there he's a team-first guy. Teammate open, you put it where it needs to be.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 14.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist by Sexton. Now it's a 5-point Utah lead.
Impressive. Their ball movement has
Nice.
been excellent tonight.
What's
Collins
up,
has
Evan?
gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. It's Edwards on the wing. Checked by Sexton. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. And stolen by Sexton. Pass to Collins. Utah moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Markkanen. The shot comes out. Good D by Gobert. Timberwolves trail by 5. Edwards for 3. Edwards hits from beyond the arc.
Every aspect
There
of
we go.
Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
I see you got back
Will
on,
Hardy calls the
Evan, playing
timeout.
Ghost.
He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Reed's checked in. Every team in the new NBA
Miles
wants
Reed
to
back
be
in.
on this list. The sharpshooters from three-point range. The Timberwolves in second.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Markkanen against McDaniels. Pass to George. Fires the three. The shot no good.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Leonard Miller with the
VA,
dunk.
I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now here's George. 5 points in the game. Collins outside. There's the three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in the game. Shot on the wing. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
I think
Anthony
his
Edwards
teammates
for 2.
understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so
DiVincenzo
let's make
second.
sure he's got the basketball.
And Dante DiVincenzo
Dex
is going
Wickman.
to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Out to the wing. And there's the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch.
I don't know how to
Great
do all
flush.
these,
Timberwolves shooting the ball at 43% from the field.
2 minutes.
Sexton against Edwards. A minute 50 left in the first half. Over Sexton. Edwards, no good.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
To the middle. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, such an intelligent basketball player. John Collins knows how to get himself a look out of pick and roll action.
Pass to Miller.
Oh my goodness.
1:16 left to play in the first half. Markkanen outside. From downtown, the three-pointer is true from Markkanen.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
And here's Edwards outside. Ooh, nice D from George. Utah leading by 5. Here's Collins. Oh, he cranks it down right on top of Naz Reid.
With a little bit of style, John Collins up and off his feet.
Minnesota shooting just 32% here in the second. Edwards from the left block, he sends it through. Edwards got 21.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here's Sexton. No points so far. Yep, count it.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
Come on,
And
man.
they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
George left side. Over McDaniels. Oh, he got it up in time, but
They were
it
down
wouldn't
7.
fall for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz
Down
closing out
7.
this quarter with a 7-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, John, you're facing a challenge tonight. What's been the key to this lead in the first half?
Sage, welcome.
I think following through with our game plan. I think we knew it was going to be a tough night tonight. Solid team, short roster, so we knew we were going to have to come out and bring the edge competitively.
They knew the scouting report. Guys,
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Second half, y'all. It's ours.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
They've been looking strong lately, and a return home will probably make them stronger. These guys are feeling real good about themselves right now.
Wolves got the
Home
Kings,
court
the
advantage might not
Nuggets,
even be needed.
the Mavericks, and the Wizards.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Jazz.
Watching them whoop those boys.
And that's a wrap on halftime.
All right, here we go. We get the ball.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So for Minnesota right now, DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Miller is out there with Naz Reid. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Here's Hendricks. Pass to George. Collins with a screen on DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George draws the double. For 3, Sexton. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Let's check in with our reporter.
Oh, he did it!
Punch it home!
Nice.
Let's go.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good
5-point
night.
game.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul.
Cool.
That's his 3rd foul so far. Back to Sexton.
I'll tell you, he's been struggling, but they are still in line to come out of here with a W.
For 3, DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds now. Drops in the layup for 2. George has got 7.
Just a gutsy
Wide
play
open.
by George inside, finding the close range look.
Reid passes to Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo tries to break his ice. The shot, no good.
Struggling to get into their groove here, just 1 for 4.
Pass to Collins. And it goes.
Yeah,
as the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. Utah shooting their first free throw of the evening.
One of the things I like most about John Collins is that steady demeanor that he brings to the game. You understand he's a double-digit scorer.
Oh, man.
He's going to get to the offensive window. Somebody you know what you're going to get from him night by night.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Edwards. Minnesota
What
again
in the
missing.
world?
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Here's Hendricks. And it's flushed down.
yeah.
Jam. So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Collins with the denial. How about that rim protection?
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Woo! I
Didn't need a
just
timeout
love
here.
that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And you look at Colin Sexton, puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, BA, unfortunately, he gives some of that
The run's
back on
over.
the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Here's George,
Stop the bleeding.
following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Markkanen. George feels it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Sexton. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds
Come
now.
on, man. Just had a great defensive
George outside.
stand, and now we're going to give him the ball
Inside.
back.
Here's
right away.
Collins. Yes, and it's George picking up the
Close
assist.
enough.
George has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Timberwolves
Dante,
trail by
welcome.
14. Pass to Reid. Soft touch off the glass. Reid's got 5 now.
Boy, Naz Reid able to
welcome.
concentrate and finish despite incredible defense.
Here's Markkanen. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Muscling it up and in. Edwards.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks. Utah
moving the ball around. Sexton Sexton against Edwards.
Oh, shit.
Sexton, that's good. And the Jazz lead by 12.
Broke my ankles.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards, so good athletically.
DiVincenzo against George. Pass to Collins. Back to George. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
For 3, Sexton drops in the 3. Sexton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Colin Sexton's assertiveness right there with the rise and fire, exactly what his team wants from him.
Pass to Edwards. The 3 is up. The rebound by Markkanen.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Down low. Here's Hendricks. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
All right, we're down
A
13.
dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Markkanen outside.
Plenty of time left. 18 minutes.
Sexton looking around. Collins with a screen on Edwards. Here's Sexton. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Miller's got 5 rebounds in the game. 13 feet out. And no good trying to use the glass.
Let's go.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Utah. 13-point lead.
No.
Markkanen for 3. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Edwards. Edwards so good inside.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
For Utah, they've gone 50% from the field in the 3rd quarter, 8 of 16. Back to George. Lays it up and banks it in.
Like, why
George
is
has got
anybody
9.
guarding?
Excellent finish on the inside by Keontae George.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
To the paint. Outside for Sexton. Pass to George. And he's going for the oop here.
Again.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
What a night for John Collins. This guy is so
I have to
skilled.
figure out how to
And when
do
he's
that.
rolling, the defense has to feel a little bit helpless.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys.
Square and triangle.
Williams is checked in for John Collins.
Yeah, 2K26.
Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 13. DiVincenzo on the wing. George defending. Miller left side. Here's McDaniels. Utah with the rebound.
Bro.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Sexton against Miller.
Can't
Outside,
afford
Williams
to give up.
to the inside. Here's Markkanen. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Utah.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Now here's George. Markkanen outside. Off the mark there with a 3. Timberwolves trail by 16. Here's DiVincenzo. Shot from the low post is good. DiVincenzo's got 6.
I like DiVincenzo trying to score on the interior. Underrated hops from the young man.
You gotta keep it close.
Back to George.
10, 12 points, something like that.
Shoots over DiVincenzo. Utah with another miss. Minnesota's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And with this pause, let's take a look at the teams that have generated the most offense on the break this season. The Timberwolves. And coach is sure it should be going the other way. He's challenging the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of this call than the official.
The previous play is under review.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake on this call, you almost have to challenge. No matter when it comes in the game, you don't want to surrender.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge. But it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Sexton. Five on the clock. Now George. Nifty move.
Oh my God.
Going inside. And the jam by George. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great move.
McDaniels from long range. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Collier, he's checked in for Utah.
We literally need.
Timberwolves trail by 19.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Down low. Here's Wolf. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert's checked in for Miller. Shannon comes in for McDaniels. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo.
Conley needs to make some shots.
That's to Collier.
Need some defensive stands. We're down big.
1:52 left in the third. The offensive rebound. Timberwolves trail by 21. Now Conley. Here's Dillingham. Here's Shannon. Check by Sexton. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Conley passes to Reed. And there's the screen. Will it go? Utah with the rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Jazz leading by 21. Inside.
Oh my God.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Williams has got his second bucket on the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Right side Conley. The 3. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Pass to George. The 3 is up. The shot misses.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
From deep, Conley. The rebound by the... Jazz.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother them.
Sexton out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
John Collins checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for George. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Edwards is checked in. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Mike has specialized over the years in being able to get defenders committed. Nicely done.
Demon, he's checked in for Utah.
Hey, Edwards
and
is
Conley
back.
drops them both.
Finally.
On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 16-6 run. Edwards against Clarkson. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. John Collins has been leading the charge for Utah. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 20.
We're down 21. Rich Monkey, welcome.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor.
All right, here we go.
Passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Williams, Dimon out there with Collier. Then there's John Collins, and it's Clarkson in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah right now. Pass to Collier.
Set it up.
Here's Dimon.
Unless he's wide open, I guess. I don't know.
Collins outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. And Edwards the bucket on the assist from Gobert. 37 points for Anthony Edwards.
Got to start.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. For 3, Dimon. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Edwards has got his 6th rebound on the night. With the teardrop. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Utah leading by 17. Pass to Dimon. And here is Williams. Collins a screen for 3. Collier. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Williams misses. Timberwolves trail by 17. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Dimon.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
For 3, Collins.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one's on Clarkson.
We've seen this before, folks. Anthony Edwards takes it right at the defense, and they have to get physical with him.
Utah making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Miller's checked in for Shannon. Jazz leading by 15. Here's Collier.
Defense.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Yeah, when Clarkson came into the league, this guy more of a slasher, but boy, has he improved his range.
Here's Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Free throw good, Edwards.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
16.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Collins outside. Williams in the post. Guarded by Edwards. And he drops it in from the low post.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Pass to Hendricks. Now here's Clarkson. 3-pointer, no good. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, nice pass, a little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Jazz leading by 16. Knocked away. Stolen by Conley. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Here's Edwards. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Collins. And Williams has got the ball here for the Jazz. Earlier they held a 23-point lead.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Edwards rises up and powers it down.
14 points.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Utah's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Different look here for Utah. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Williams. Sexton comes in for Clarkson. And it's George in for Collier. And then for Minnesota, Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Dillingham. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Sexton against Edwards. 6 to shoot. A shot from the mid-range. And the shot falls short that time. Timberwolves trail by 14. And Edwards slams it in.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside Sexton. Pass to Collins. No. And the jam by George.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
It's Edwards on the wing. Checked by Sexton. Another one goes. Incredible. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's George. Over to the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Hey, yo, right here.
DiVincenzo against George. Now here's Edwards. Guarded closely. Can't connect from short range. And he lobs it up to the rim. DiVincenzo with a steal. Fires the 3. The putback. Here's Miller. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. No good on that one. And to encourage more mid-range and post play, some have suggested moving the three-point line out.
I do not like this idea, BA. You can't move the corner any further back. How many sideline violations do we already have? Let the game play as is. I'll tell you, he comes out of the locker room, and all of a sudden, he's a different guy.
Collins against Reed. Utah grabs the miss.
Bro, what?
Here's Hendricks. Kicks it to George. Pass to Markkanen. From deep. And George gets it to go on the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got assist number 8 now on the night. Sexton with it. Picked up by Reed. Sexton, that's good.
20 points.
Sexton's got 10 points in just the second half.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
It's good.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Utah leading by 18. George finds Markkanen. Pass to Collins. Lets the 3 fly. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got rebound number 8 now. Now here's Edwards. Here's the 3. Ant-Man from the corner.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Markkanen outside. Back to George. Markkanen outside. The 3. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
He had it.
Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
Well, we know this about
13.
Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
George outside.
Is it possible? Yeah, but probably
Sexton
not.
against Edwards.
We would need like
Markkanen with a screen on DiVincenzo.
defense down the court.
DiVincenzo with a steal. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Reed can't hit.
Just
would've
showing
needed that to
some
go.
tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's
Needed
winning
that
with
not to go in.
anticipation. Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Dude. So
And
dumb.
Minnesota with possession here. Puts it up from 15.
We're gonna try it again. All right.
And a chance for everyone to
Try
get
one more
some
time.
shots. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Miller is out there with Naz Reid. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And Stan, Utah has been all about basketball up until last year. The Jazz, the only major professional sporting franchise in the state.
Yeah, now they've got hockey, but from the venerated days of Stockton and Malone in the 80s, basketball has become effectively the state sport of Utah. Well, there's a 7-footer who can own the glass and hit shots from the outside. Lauri Markkanen is everything you want in a big.
You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
George passes to Markkanen. Jazz passing it around. And Markkanen throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old kick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And here's Miller outside.
Not a bad play.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. Right side, Sexton. Markkanen passes to Hendricks. Here's George. Clock at 4. Sexton with a screen on DiVincenzo. George, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. For 3, Edwards. And it's John Collins with the rebound. To the middle. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Markkanen.
Someone like Sexton, well, all scorers really, they have to get points around him.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Now, here's George. George sets a screen. Sexton for 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to DiVincenzo.
It's not who I wanted to pass it to anyway.
Sexton with it. And it's Miller picking him up. Sexton can't get that one to drop. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. Off on the layup. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz from downtown. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 7 points.
If I could get somebody else
the tone with an aggressive move to the rag, and where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now, here's McDaniel. His last outing, he had 8 points. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Well, look, you have to stay connected to DiVincenzo. He will bury you from out there.
Here's George. Again, the Jazz score.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. No good. That would have tied it. Jazz leading by 3. George with the ball. And it's Reid picking him up. Back to Sexton. Offline with his 3. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Edwards can't hit.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just.
Hold on. Layup timing off.
enough to force the miss.
Here's George. Misses off the right eye. Timberwolves trail by 3. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's George. That shot off. Good D by Miller. For 3, Edwards. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
To the paint, here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Using his size inside. Collins refusing to settle for the layup and elects the dunk instead.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. In the game against Sacramento, very important. Right side, Reed to the inside. Has it gone just under the 50%. And finished off by Collins.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Bulls down 2.
Markkanen passes to Hendricks. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to George. Back to Markkanen. Carries it from 3-point range. Markkanen's got 7 points in the game. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Here's George. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Outside for Sexton. Unloads from 13. Again, the Jazz score.
Those mid-rangers can be tricky. Sexton looked confident.
Miller, the pass to Reed. Back to Miller. Over to the wing. Reed misses.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Markkanen. And it's off from 3-point range. Timberwolves trail by 5. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And here's Reed. Here's Edwards. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments. He can slam it with the best of them. Collins with an all-star weekend-worthy dunk there. Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. As now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Jazz with some changes. Clarkson, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's Collier in for George. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Gobert, he's checked in for McDaniels. Now, here's Collins. Last game with 30 points.
Over to Hendricks.
Pass to Clarkson.
Back to Clarkson. 5 on the shot clock.
Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. Another miss by Utah. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
He's off on the second. Timberwolves trail by 3. For 3, Edwards. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. A quick look now at the NBA scoring leaders. Anthony Edwards on top.
And all you have to do is point to his name.
Timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Miller's checked in for Minnesota.
Hey, Minnesota.
These are the teams that have been really dominant in the paint so far this season. The Timberwolves, number 1. 5th, the Jazz.
And, you know, anytime you get these two teams together, it's going to be physical. Both of them
the
really
Twitch stream
go
is
after
having
it
issues.
on the backboard.
All right, Hendricks will inbound it.
Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Smacked
Now
it
a
out.
chance to take a look at some numbers for Colin Sexton. And Utah has possession. 8-point game. Kicks it out to Collins. Collins, a screen on DiVincenzo. And here's George for 3. And then Collins punches it in.
Well, in this two-man game, Collins can really do anything, and that's why he's so effective in the pick and roll.
Offensively, John Collins' game is tailor-made for the modern NBA.
Well, it sure is, Kevin, and I've always admired John Collins' efficiency.
Should have been in.
You know, I mean, he can make threes. He can create his own shot both in the post and off the dribble facing up and make mid-range jumpers. He's a great offensive rebounder. He's a lob threat. Really not much John Collins can't do at a very high level.
Williams has a screen for Sexton.
For Twitch. TikTok I know is working well. It's
Collins
Twitch
high
is having
post.
issues.
McDaniels dishes to Miller. Lets it go from deep.
Dang.
A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No.
George with the bucket.
Didn't even really hurry up there. George stayed within himself and got it up quick.
It's Miller on the wing. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
A shot by Williams, no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Jazz. Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, you know, Anthony Edwards has one of the highest motors we've seen. His relentlessness throughout the length of the game is just exceptional. He wears out the entire opposing team.
Three-pointer, Markkanen, and the Jazz with another 3.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
McDaniels outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Markkanen with it. McDaniels picks him up. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
A moment here to see the numbers for Jaden McDaniels.
averaging 9 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats. Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get one.
Takes the 13-footer. The shot by Sexton, no good. Timberwolves leading by 6. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. A three-pointer off the mark.
Should have had that. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Collins setting the pick for Markkanen. Pass to Hendricks. 6 on the shot clock. And finish off by Collins.
Well, great to see in-sync offense like this. The pass is perfectly timed, and Collins rises up and puts it down.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert.
We're still in here.
A tight game here in Utah. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
DiVincenzo against George. Outside, Sexton. George up top. Guarded by Reed. And George, there we go.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And here is DiVincenzo.
Nice.
He's got 8.
Look, DiVincenzo relishes the chance to punish the defense. He likes to shake them up with the slam.
George against DiVincenzo. For Utah, they have shot 75% of the stripe, 6 of 8. And he knocks down the first one. And George drops them both.
And during his rookie year, Keontae George started about half of his games, running the point most of the time. That experience will pay off for him.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to Hendricks. Back to George. Here's Hendricks. George sets a screen. Outsocking it. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Markkanen's got a couple of three-pointers in the second toe. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Edwards looking it over. What a shot by Edwards.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Outside, Sexton. Back to George. To the middle. And finished off by Collins.
He almost had it.
Collins is a guy that when he takes over, you're going to have to get 2 or 3 guys on him to try to slow him down.
Edwards holding off the D and converts.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Reed, and the rejection by Collins.
Superb use of length by Collins. going straight up with all his reach to protect the rim.
The shot by George, no good. Timberwolves leading by 6.
Dang, why'd I do that? Get back, get back.
Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. George has got 9 points in the quarter.
Hey, that's the goal. Generate high percentage looks.
Edward. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
All right,
here we are in November. Let's see how things are.
And loaded from beyond.
And his scoring abilities. And good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Outside, Markkanen. Back to George.
Back to a 7-point game.
George sets a screen for Collins. Pass to Markkanen. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 6th rebound on the night. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
9 points.
He knew he was going to take the bump. DiVincenzo converted anyway. That's just tremendous focus.
Outside, Markkanen. Sexton the pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, you have to challenge Edwards inside without fouling. But that's not easy to do.
Williams is checked in for John Collins. And Edwards drops them both. Sexton, an aggressive score, and Stan, he can get you 20 on any given game.
5 minutes to go.
Oh, he certainly can, Kevin. This guy can score in bunches. I think what's improved for him, though, is he can also make plays for others. This is not a guy that can
he missed the putback.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Pass to Miller. A free for DiVincenzo. Here's Reed. Nice work on the board.
Nice
Staying
job,
off
Reed.
with the basket. Reed's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just one of many things Reed contributes on the floor. His ability to save plays by just being in the right place.
Here's Markkanen. Rebounded by the
That doesn't go
Timberwolves.
either.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Good on the 3-point shot.
14-point game.
DiVincenzo's got
Wolves
the lead
starting
up
to
to
pull
14
away.
now for Minnesota. DiVincenzo's gone 6 of 13 shooting tonight from the field. Left side, Sexton.
What the hell is that?
Here's Hendricks. Guarded by Reed.
Thanks to the follow
A three from George. Miller
Cryptics.
grabs the miss.
Followed
Miller's
on
got
Twitch.
rebound number 9
Go
now.
Celtics.
What an effort here tonight. Outside Edwards. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Pass to Miller. 3-pointer. Hendricks pulls
dang.
it in. Hendricks has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
How's it going?
To the paint, and they get it.
no.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
12-point game.
And that's a little like a fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the
There you
offense
go.
there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert, he's checked in for Miller. And Dillingham subbed in for Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got his first basket.
Well, smart idea
Nice.
from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
To Twitch.
Sexton deciding where to go with
I was
it.
having problems with Twitch, I thought, but maybe not. Maybe it's just I'm just trying to do too
Rudy
much on
Gobert with the
computers.
rebound.
I don't know.
Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
McDaniels up and in. It's a 16-point
One more
game.
column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniel's athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can
Wolves up
absolutely
16 on the Jazz. 2.5 minutes to go in the
Now,
third.
here's Sexton. He's got 6. Back on track here, and Sexton slams it in.
So
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is
why do
no
you stay
stopping.
lit?
There's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener.
Again.
That's how you help free up your teammates.
The shot's
DiVincenzo
good
for
from
three.
DiVincenzo. Well, after dropping in 2
17-point
triples
game.
in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't
Anthony
be
Edwards has
surprised
had a
to see
fantastic
more.
night.
Sexton finds Markkanen.
He has
George
upwards of
sets the
60
screen for
points.
Markkanen.
It's absolutely insane.
Pass to Wolf.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Back to
They'll give to
Markkanen.
Markkanen. Back to George. Over to George.
For
Who kicks over to
three,
Williams. He shoots
A
3.
rebound
Can't
by the
hit it.
Timberwolves. Reeves got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Dillingham.
Williams comes with a double team. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The 3 for DiVincenzo. And it's all in by Lauri Markkanen.
Game volume is overpowering your voice.
George passes to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Putting that size and the shooting ability to work. Markkanen loves
How's that?
putting up big numbers.
Is that better or no? Let me know.
Here's Dillingham.
Oh, dang it.
Well, they've got some work to do to cut
Williams.
this lead.
Holding. Down 15. Now 13. Okay, I'll come over here. Were you having issues on Twitch? Because I was earlier. But I don't know. It might have just been mine.
The Timberwolves have been exceptional shooting free throws
Let me
tonight, going
turn
9
this
for 9.
down. Is that better? Which has been bugging lately. Yeah, it has.
And that one falls for Dillingham. Minnesota making some changes. Shannon's checked in, and it's Edwards in for McDaniel. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Collier. Scoreless thus far.
Up 15 with 40 seconds to go in the quarter.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. From deep, Collins. He can't get that one.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Pass to Shannon. Shoots the 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Wow, 18-point lead. 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds to go.
Here's Collier. There's a screen by Collins.
Kicks back for 3.
No good that time.
Edwards. Off the bucket. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Let me lower it down. Settings. Here we go.
With the points he racked up that quarter, he has broken his
Um,
scoring mark already. We'll get right
My favorite NBA team is the Timberwolves.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier
Yup.
as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Don't have a title yet, but we've had some pretty good years here lately.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification.
All right, here we go. Fourth quarter.
Everyone does everything now.
Time to finish it off here. Collier with it. Collier gives to Collins. I'm surprised Edwards is out.
Then it's Collins, and it's Yang in at the center position. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Collier.
Great. Yeah, I did pick you up your tequila earlier, too.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for
All right. Wolves are going to go to 10-1 on the season. They'll stay in first place. Look at all the empty seats.
Now George got a piece of it. It's stolen by DiVincenzo.
No, what the hell? Oh, no.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Double-digit win. I'll take it. Yay, Timberwolves.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And now, our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
I'd say he was the player of the game. I appreciate all the likes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you. We streamed for 2 hours and 6 minutes. It's pretty good. Hopefully we'll be on tomorrow at some point during the day since nobody's working. So thanks for joining us. We'll catch you on the next one. Stay safe. Toxic, thanks for coming over. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I think we got 2 new followers tonight, so heck yeah. But anyway, have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow, and peace.
Let's see.